So Gani, another big trip up to Manchester, played City, played United today. What did you make of it?
I thought the boys was absolutely fantastic. We've played a mixture of the under-10s and under-9s academy at Man United, and the boys have done themselves proud. We've gone 2-0 up, they've pulled it back to 2-2, they've then gone 3-2 up, we pulled it back to 3-3, and eventually we've run out of pace because we're only used to playing 50 minutes, we play for an hour and 20 minutes, and the boys have lost 4-3. They've done Sutton United proud, they've done themselves proud, they've done absolutely everyone proud associated with the club. I'd like to thank Doz because he sent us a nice email wishing the boys all the best. But all in all, they couldn't have been any better than they've done today. They've done everyone around me personally, Sutton and the parents, absolutely fantastic.
Brilliant, thanks Gani. Watching on the sidelines, the parents' view, done Sutton United proud. Well done, boys.
So Mike, you've just got back from the Portsmouth Football Club Festival of Football. What are your overall thoughts?
Well, firstly, I'd like to thank Portsmouth Football Club for putting this event on. It was a very well-run event, I think. They asked for feedback. I think the only small point for next time would be that sometimes there was quite a long time in between games, so the boys were cooling down and then having to warm up again. But I'm not sure that there's an awful lot you can do about that with so many teams. But overall impressions was very good. Great day for the boys to go and play against teams from Brighton and Portsmouth and other elite development sections sort of from across the country.
And did the boys enjoy it?
Yeah, they had a great time. So a lot of very tired legs coming back, and we're off to play Norwich today. So yeah, they had a really great time. They all played really well, and yeah, they had a great time.
And how did the team get on overall?
So we had a mixed bag in the group stage. Our very first game was against Brighton and Hove Albion, the team that eventually won the entire tournament. They beat us 2-0. One of the things that we could see straight away with these sort of top elite players is that they're just so quick and powerful. Even at 10 years old, it's incredible. We've got some really quick, big for their age players in our team, at least we think, with Jaden up front and Alex at the back. But we were putting Jaden in behind, and 9 times out of 10 in the Surrey Youth League, he'd be in there and he'd be causing like absolute havoc for defences. But the Brighton defenders were just as quick as Jaden, which must have been a new experience for him, which is great. Obviously, that's what these things are all about, new experiences. And at the other ends, the Brighton second goal in the first game, their striker was a foot taller than Alex at the back, and Alex is one of the tallest in our team and at this age group. So I don't know what they're breeding them with down there, but yeah, they were pretty big, fast and strong, and they won that game 2-0. We then moved on to play ETC, which is an elite football school. We won that game 2-0, and then we played Portsmouth, who also got to the final, and we drew 0-0. So that set up a local derby in many ways. In the quarterfinals, we played JD Soccer School. So obviously Jamie de Cruz and his soccer school have an affiliation with Sutton United. They train on the Sutton United pitch, and they help us with our younger age groups at Sutton United. And also a lot of the players playing for JDs were actually Colchester Athletic players. So it was a local derby. All of the boys knew each other. There was a lot of banter beforehand. You're going down, and the playground talk that you'd expect from 10-year-old boys. The match finished 0-0, and then we went on to win that game on penalties with Zayan, Jamie and Stanley scoring the penalties that took us through to the semi-final. In the semi-final, we faced Brighton again, the eventual winners, the team that had beaten us 2-0 in the group stages. So the boys were a little bit nervous about that one, but we had a talk. We were flying at that point. I think we started a little bit cold. We always tend to get better as we go on. And we went out there and put in a fantastic performance. I think we shaded it over the course of normal time, just drawing 0-0. And then on this occasion, unfortunately, we went out on penalties. So Brighton went on to play Portsmouth in the final, and Brighton won. So I think each and every player, I could talk for hours about each of the players and how well they did. But it feels like it was very much a tale of goalkeepers, because when we entered to come down to Portsmouth Football Club for this tournament, Charlie Lewis, our goalkeeper, at the same time was booking to go to Dubai on holiday with his mum and dad. So that left us short. We brought in Miles Harding from the other under-11 team here at Sutton United. Played absolutely fantastically in all of the group games. So brave, coming out, flying at the feet of strikers like a foot taller than him and taking the ball. But unfortunately, Miles got a knock to the head in the Brighton game in the group stages, and then again that happened right at the end of the Portsmouth game, where he came out so bravely, took the ball very cleanly from the striker's feet and got kicked in the head. So he was taken to hospital as a precautionary measure. And luckily he's resting at home now. He needs to unfortunately have 2 weeks out just as a precaution, just in case there's any risk of concussion. So we then put our, it's difficult to say what position Jack plays normally. He's played up front, in midfield, on the wing, in defence, but we put Jack in goal. And he was the penalty hero in the JD's game, saving the penalty that took us through to the semi-final, and played fantastically overall. And Jack will play in goal against Norwich, Norwich's academy today. So overall, fantastic experience for the boys, lots of new experiences. They all came back very happy but very tired.
Thanks a lot, Mike, and I hope that Norwich goes well today.